What is the best way to track Excel file changes? Imagine working on a big project in Excel and wanting to see who changed what and when. Tracking changes can help you keep everything organized and avoid mistakes. Today, I will walk you through the best ways to do this, especially when saving and opening files in Microsoft Excel. First, if you use Microsoft Excel with cloud storage like OneDrive or SharePoint, the best method is to use version history. This feature automatically saves snapshots of your file each time you hit save. You can then go back and see previous versions of your workbook. To access it, open your file, click on File, then Info, and select Version History. You can open any earlier version in read-only mode to review what was changed. If needed, you can restore an earlier version, which is great if you accidentally delete or change something important. This method is simple and works well for most users who save their files in the cloud. Next, there is the Show Changes feature. This is a newer tool that shows a list of all edits made to your workbook. It displays who made each change and when. You can see changes to cell values and formulas directly in a pane on the side of your screen. To use this, your file must be stored on OneDrive or SharePoint, and you need a Microsoft 365 subscription. Show Changes is especially helpful when working with others because it updates in real time and makes it easy to track ongoing edits. Keep in mind, it does not track changes to objects like charts or formatting, only cell data and formulas. There is also a legacy feature called Track Changes. This older method highlights cells that have been changed and shows who made those changes. You can accept or reject edits, which is useful for shared workbooks. However, it is less popular now because it requires special sharing settings and does not work well with modern cloud collaboration. For more detailed tracking, some users turn to add-ins or use Visual Basic for applications macros. These tools can log every change with timestamps and user IDs into a hidden sheet or separate file. They requiring setup and maintenance but are good for sensitive or complex data where you need a detailed record. In practical terms, if you want to keep track of changes easily, save your Excel files on OneDrive or SharePoint. Use version history to review past versions and restore if needed. Use Show Changes to monitor edits while working on the file, especially with others. If working offline, the Legacy Track Changes feature or add-ins can help, but they are less convenient. Remember to save often so your changes are captured in version history. In summary, the most effective way to track changes in Excel files is to use version history and Show Changes when working with cloud storage. These tools are built into Microsoft Excel and make tracking, reviewing, and restoring edits straightforward. For more detailed logging, consider add-ins or macros, but for everyday use, cloud-based features are your best bet.